Thanks everyone. I'm slightly embarrassed, but I'm happy to say a few words. Firstly, I'd just like to thank Sandra. What an extraordinary welcome to country. I've lived in Fremantle for 20 years and I had no idea about that story, so shame on me for not finding out, but it was so generous, so thank you. I'd also like to thank the Minister. Now that I'm no longer CEO of Shelter, I can probably say I'm a big fan. And you made such an extraordinary difference. If I think about 5 years ago and the work that we needed to do, you have made such a significant difference in terms of your passion, your drive, your energy, and the work that you've done with the department to deliver real outcomes has just been sensational. A little bit more for Halls Creek would be great, but thank you, Minister. So you've often heard me speak here at the platform, but when I was CEO, I was just the front person. The real work's done by the extraordinary team of staff at Shelter WA, and we're here to open the new office, and it's terrific that we're not in a string of corridors at Lottery's house where we had little cupboards where all of the staff work. So as Kath said, I think having an office will make a huge difference, but it's actually the people. And if you could indulge me, I would just love the current and previous staff of Shelter to come to the front so we can give them all a round of applause. Yes, Heather, I'm looking at you. So please, Shelter staff, just so we can acknowledge the extraordinary work you do, because you're often not seen and you do amazing things. Come on, you know who you are. Amazing. And led by the extraordinary Kat Snell, and what a find. Shelter in such good hands with Kat. So a big round of applause for Team Shelter. And of course, the staff and the CEO is led by the strategic direction of the board, and I was really blessed to have Kieran, who thank God he got re-elected so he could make Shelter great again, aka Donald Trump. So could the Shelter board, previous and current board, just come onto this side so we can acknowledge your magnificence. And it is the board that sets the strategic direction, and it is the board that had the vision for the new office, and it is the board that really enabled the rapid growth, because I put up items to the board meetings and they were just so supportive. So a big round of applause for the Shelter board. The other joy working at Shelter was, as a membership-based organisation, one of the privileges was meeting the members and seeing what issues and challenges they'd face, and then go really hard to see if we could craft solutions. So again, the members are so important. And John Lysite, why aren't you up here? I know you're on the board. Get up here now. Come on, Mr. Albany. Oh, you are shameful. Come on. So John's one of the newer members of the board. He runs, he's the CEO of Advanced Housing, one of the best community housing organisations in the Great Southern. So there you go. A little bit shy maybe, though I've never thought of you as shy. One of the things is the membership, and without the members behind Shelter and without that really strong relationship which the staff have in terms of what their issues are, you know, what's the point of Shelter? So any of the members who are here today just have to absolutely thank you for your support. And the other thing is the relationships and partners, and we've got the very fabulous Lainey Chopping here, who I first met when she was a tenant advocate in Port Hedland, extraordinary, and now she's one of the best DGs in the world, and Mike Rowe. The relationships that Shelter have are so important. Without that strong ability to talk to government and chew the fat and find out what their issues are, and I look at Trish Blake, one of the all-time greats in terms of consumer protection. The relationships with government are just so important, because Shelter can't do it alone, our sector can't do it alone. We need to have that really collaborative, aligned vision with government. And some of the conversations have been tough, and I've really appreciated being able to pick up the phone, have confidential conversations, chew the fat, you know, how can we work through this? And the same with the other peaks. So we've got Sandy here, and you know, one of the all-time greats, Louise Giolito, and as the Minister said, they're really tough jobs, and having the support of peers, you know, being able to pick up the phone to John Boofler and just have a bit of a rant and know that I won't go anywhere else, it's just gold. So while often people just see the CEO, there's this whole architecture behind the work that a CEO does. And without members, without staff, without a stunning board who will make Shelter great again, without that strong relationship with government partners, with industry, you know, Shelter's nothing. So I know it's a really hot day, and I know you've had a really busy day, so thank you for coming along. It's not about me, it's about Shelter, and I'm really thrilled that Kath's CEO, and just really proud to see where Shelter will go into the future in the beautiful new office under the renewed leadership of Kieran Wong, aka me. Shelter Greater Great. Shelter Great again. So thank you, and I hope you have a lovely evening, and thank you again for your time. And come and visit any time in Paul Street, there's always a spare room for you.